This one because I just think it's ridiculous. Here's another take on parenting, this time from Australia. An 11-year-old One Direction fan is learning a lesson the hard way. Her mom is selling the girls coveted concert tickets on eBay. Here's what she added to the item description. Quote, "You can thank my daughter's self-righteous and lippy attitude for their sale. See, sweetie? And you thought I was bluffing." That's what the mother wrote. Is the mother 12?
Yeah.
That is someone's mother?
I'm going to say officially hate public parenting.
I knew that was coming.
We see it so often. I mean, we talk about kids not being able to control technology. Parents, stop parenting your kids in public.
Okay, let me tell you a quick story. So I had lunch with a guy who, because I'm doing an interview with him, and he is a IT millionaire. 45 million he made at the age of 24. He's now 29. And I said, so what was the secret to your parents? And he said, at the age of 8, my dad said, you want a bike? Let's go to the store. It's your 8th birthday. Let's go. Picked out the bike, got to the cash and said, okay, you pay for it. 8 years old. And he said, he went home crying, this 8-year-old kid, but he said, you know what? My expectations were managed from the early days, and I credit my dad's hardcore parenting style to my success. And that's part of the problem with today's kids.
Tough parenting doesn't mean public parenting.
Because like this woman is bitter. She adds to the description. This is what she's saying to her daughter. I hope the scowl on your bitchy little friends' faces when you tell them that your dad and I revoked the gift we were giving you all reminds you that your parents are the ones that deserve love and respect more than anyone.
Well, the apple
that
doesn't fall too far from the
Exactly.
tree.
I just feel like, you're not giving the kid any choice. You're like, you behave badly, that's it. End of story. And then you're not really giving them a choice, a way to figure out how to do something better. You're just taking it away from them. That's it. And publicly shaming them. I don't think that that's the way to do it. I think that you got to give them a choice and say, for whatever it is that she did, obviously the mother's not happy, find a way to work around that. There's no way. You're not going.
You get to a point where you just can't take it anymore. And that's what I think this mom's gotten. Minus some of those words, and maybe she could say that in her own house. But what's the difference between saying it in front of your kids?
But I don't agree with saying it in front of her kids either. I'm with you on the public parenting, but you don't descend to that level and say, like, see, take that, blah, 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 blah. Like, and I get it. Believe me, I've been there as a parent where you're so done, and I have descended to that level occasionally.
We all have.
Yes, that's
but
true.
you can't put her in the corner and say time out anymore. What do you do? And chances are there are other kids in the house and this kind of stuff, and you're just at wit's end. She's not raising a hand.
I feel like from that note, though, you don't need to be Dr. Phil to realize that the daughter is learning this from the mom.
11 years old and you're at your wit's end? Honey, you still got a long way to go in terms of parenting this kid, let me tell you. And you know what? At 11 years old, you're doing that to her? Good luck when she's 15, 16, 17. Oh, well, you're teaching her that there's no other alternative. It's my way or the highway, and I'm not even giving you a way out. I just think that that's not the way to go. She's only 11. She is a child.
I get it.
You need
but
to
everything
parent.
is done in public today, Rosie. Everything is done, and 11-year-olds are sending out pictures and on their phones, back to our initial discussion this morning, and I think the rules have changed.
But you know what, Leslie, I think that you need to teach your kid that I've got your back. I've got your back, and you need to listen to me, because what she's doing is like, I don't have your back. I can't stand you. Get away from me. I'm selling.
I can't stand you or your friends, quite frankly.
And kids need to know that they've got somewhere that they can go. And right now, she's telling her, you can't come to me because I'm upset with you.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. When the kid does something wrong, you can say, I got your back. I get it. But the problem is you've got to speak their language. This is their language. I think the note was a little nasty, but it isn't anymore about saying, you know what, sweetie, I understand, but this is look me in the eye here. You can't just do that anymore, because I know I'm quoting you.
No, I totally do. Yeah, exactly.
Well, I remember.
Samson,
exactly.
look me in the eye.
Exactly. Well, and there's nothing wrong with that. I get it. But when it doesn't work, you got to try something new. The mom went too far, but it isn't as simple as saying, this is a safe zone, this is your house. It's also about the fact that you got to learn a lesson. I know.
I'm not a laissez-faire parent, so I'm hearing what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like, I want to.
So where's the happy medium here?
But she
because first of all, I love the fact that because Rosie's an amazing mother and Misha's an amazing kid. Maybe I could have been better father.
No, but that's the thing that Misha's grown now, and so seeing the relationship you two have, I listen when you talk.
Right.
So like you got the goods.
Been there. And your child's only 11, and you're a great dad too. I mean, your daughter turned out not too bad at all.
The heavy lifting went to her mom because I was the Disney dad, right? So I mean, maybe I can learn a thing or two from you. Well, I was because it was every second weekend. It isn't the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
and her mom is the one who, you know, we're still really good friends,
Yeah.
who did all that stuff, and you know,
Well, the
I
good
bow
news
to her
is,
all the
too,
time.
that we all, and you know, most parents really care about it. Like
Yes.
that's what
Yeah,
we're so
that's
passionate about it because we're like, we
point.
really want to do
Good
it
point.
right.
Good point.
Probably won't.
We'll make mistakes. We will.
The kids
Yeah.
are all
Really
right.
trying.
The kids are all
They'll be
right.
okay.
And we'll be there for
You're a
you.
good
We'll be
dad.
there for
You're
you.
a good mom.
Yeah.
I can't wait till you change your first diaper and you're gonna get that dose of
no.
reality. And public parenting.
You're good
will be-
enough. You're
Okay,
smart
cool.
enough.
Yeah.
Doggone it. People like you.
All right, coming up.